Welcome, my dear friends, and today we will see a fascinating update in Grover E. Garden. You just look how beautiful everything is. They added it to us, I understand the new sage, and they added more to us. That we can pass something Kitsune. See, there are just such indicators. Blue and red. Blue is our old mutation, which we had in principle last week. Red is new. So let's see what we have in the new in the store with the panda. See, something new added. Something interesting added. You can basically play. See, this is new on mutation. So, I came from my second account and I want to hand over basically all my mutated fruits. But first, they need to be collected. See, by the way, this is a sage. He needs something else interesting to give. So let's see what kind of Kitsune we have. She says that I need to hand over mutated fruits. Well, basically, we will go this and do it at me here. Look what a beautiful bamboo I have. He was on admin views and he got a lot of mutations. I understand that he is very basically expensive, but our goal now will be to surrender it all to Kitsune. We will not sell it, but by the way, basically, I think for the sake of interest, we'll go see later. How much does this one here gold bamboo cost? I'm just purely wondering. Also, a very interesting theme update. That now we will have more gym play. We should spend more time in the game, since the new sage requires that they constantly bring him something. Especially brought, you need mutated fruits to bring him. So let's see. Wow, see, when we bring with one mutation, one indicator is filled, and if with another mutation, the second indicator is filled. What will happen if we fill this all? Let's see, dear friends. Very interesting what will happen if we fill it. So C5 already blue indicator is there. Let's still see what we get if we do, and red. So let's give it to her. And it's zeroed in and we got something from her. We got something from her. We from this box can get. Here it is here. Of course, I would like to get what has 1%. I would like to get either a new blossom or a Kitsune. And to the new sage we must bring a mutated and not just some plant, namely blueberry, so that he, I understand, began to grow. Let's put him down a little, since I do not have, and let it grow like this, and let's open our boxes. Well, here nothing interesting in principle. Yes, nothing interesting was going on. Let's still see what we have. What else can we pass to see what else she can still do so? Let me forget completely about the box she gave us. Let's see what we get there. I hope Kitsune, but I do not think that I will be so lucky. Wow, this is in my 4th position. They're 14% of everything she can get. But like for the first time, it's very, very good. I count close was to Kitsune, actually really close. So let's see how much this bamboo costs. Wow, 5.5 million for one bamboo is too much. But we will not sell it as our goal is still to fill a Kitsune. So look, well, it seems we no longer have a new mutation left. We only have old mutations, a lot, but there is no new one. I understand you need also the most every hour will be given. Both the blue mutation and the red mutation. But look, we fill it well, since we have a lot of blue and red will need to wait. By the way, see if you accidentally came across that there are 2 mutations on one a fruit or plant. It counts into 2. Let's see what happens if we still bring our blueberry to the sage. By the way, every hour he updates the fact that we raised him to 1 level last hour. He gave it to us in the form of a mutation. Now he reset again and again 0 level. So every hour you need to complete tasks. Now he needs to bring corn to raise his level. If we do not bring the corn before the end of the hour, then he resets again and again. He needs something new to carry. This needs to be taken into account because I did not understand it at first. Then Lake realized and I got scared of it. Because now you need to spend even more time in the game to feed this Mutrix. So, well, we will grow corn, maybe we will have time, and maybe not because and also it needs time to grow. So let's go see. By the way, they also gave me this price pack, but there is nothing interesting, so and. Wow, look again began these mutations, but since last time, I did not bring anything to this sage to another than that in Red Neon now does not give me mutations at this hour. That is, if in the last hour you did not give him anything, not some blueberry or carrot or what he asked, you did not give him, then in the next hour he will not give you any mutations. That is, you will not get a mutation if the last hour you did nothing for this. If you look now, we do the next hour, we are guaranteed to get some kind of mutation. This needs to be taken into account because I also did not know this, and I thought that a new Kitsune would be filled right now. I would get a new box from her. But unfortunately not, since I did not take this fact into account. I did not read the information carefully. So look, we are growing everything a little now since he asked us strawberry already. And let me stand and see how beautiful our mutations go. But unfortunately, there are no red mutations since last hour. I did not carry anything. This is a minus, I understand this is a minus, but nothing now we know from my bitter experience what cannot be done. If you want to get mutations here in this hour, you need to last hour, let's say so, work well. But by the way, I do not know. I am very interested in what will happen if we grow a completely tree. Will it also reset or will it not? Either we have to grow this whole tree in 1 hour so it doesn't reset. Either we grow this tree, for example, on 2 levels. And the next hour only 1 level is removed and the other remains. That is, we will be able to such grow it completely. As far as I know that this tree will be any blood red in color, I hope so. So let's see more. By the way, look what a beautiful atmosphere we have now. I always really like it when there is acid rain. Plus, this is a mutation. It looks beautiful as much as possible. It looks so green and colorful, very beautiful. I like it. Let's see a little more and also subscribe to the channel. Like and write comments. How do you like the new update?